who took one back against Cincinnati to open the second half, has a 103-yard kickoff return to start the half, a touchdown. It was Sammy Morris with the big block that gave Tate the sideline.
Well, oftentimes that's what catapults you in games like this. Brandon Tate, the all-time NC2A return leader, bounces it to the outside, and watch this burst. That's twice for Brandon Tate. What an impact play on special teams.
John, right on cue. You'll see the block right there by Sammy Morris. That freed up Brandon Tate, but special teams, you said it, John, be the difference in the second half.
You think it'd be that quick?
Extra point for Gostowski. That's the 8th kickoff return for a touchdown in the NFL already this year. We've had one in every week of the season. It took just 14 seconds, and you saw Morris there on the sideline and made the key block for Tate, who was great at North Carolina. He had a kickoff and a punt return in a same game for a touchdown when he was at UNC. Did that in 2006, one of 9 to do that. That's the guy I want to point out, Morris. 11 years in the league. Here he is making the key block on a kickoff return.
That's what the New England Patriots do. They can beat you with all 3 phases. They've taken pride in this phase for years, and Brandon Tate was hurt his senior year at North Carolina, got hurt last year. All they've been telling us is they have some young guys with firepower that they're excited about. McCourty, the cornerback, Darius Butler. You just saw Tate. They like Hernandez, Gronkowski. They are loaded with young players. One of them just splashed onto the scene.
How about 2 kickoff returns in your first 4 games of the season for a touchdown? As mentioned, it was 24-3, a blowout first half for the Patriots in the opener against Cincinnati. And the opening kickoff of the third quarter was a 97-yard Tate return for touchdown.
And I'm really anxious to see Chad Henne come out here in the second half. He's had some real adversity. Now they're behind. Let's see how he reacts.
And that's what separates these quarterbacks in this league. You know, he took a body blow in that first half, a couple 4 interceptions. Now the return for the touchdown. The Dolphins find themselves behind. Can he rally the troops?
Nolan Carroll. He's going to take a knee, and we'll visit with Michelle Tafoya.
Well, guys, I spoke with Tony Sparano coming out of halftime, and he talked about Henne and his ability to bounce back after those 2 interceptions. He thinks he is the kind of guy that can respond very well. As for not being able to get the ball to Brandon Marshall, he said, look, they're doubling him right now, but we're going to try to find some ways to move him around and get him open. But he seemed very thankful that Bess was available to them and able to be so active. Also spoke with Bill Belichick about Randy Moss not getting the ball. He said, look, the Dolphins are a good team, and if they continue to take away Moss, well, we've got other guys to throw to. Mike?
Michelle, last time Moss went a half without a catch was last year against Denver, when Mike Nolan was the defensive coordinator. He is here now in Miami. Ronnie Brown gains about 2.
And Chad Henne in an uneven first half. Nice throw given to Von Best, touchdown. And in the first half, he goes 11 of 15, but the turnovers, the interceptions were ill-advised. Trying to squeeze the ball into tight windows. Ninkovich makes 2 outstanding plays, but Chad Henne's got to be much more careful with the football. See the throws. If they're not there, don't be afraid to throw it away.
Rolling and throwing, and a lot of Patriots over there. Almost intercepted. Devin McCourty had a hand on it. Rookie out of Rutgers. First-round pick. His twin brother Jason's in Tennessee.
And you got to really be careful here. Dan Henne moves the pocket, a little sprint out to the right. It's a 2-man route. They got a guy down the field. They got a guy underneath. They're both covered. Be very careful as these zone defenders read your eyes. That one could have easily been picked.
Devon Bess has been the businessman on 3rd down. This time it's Marshall, his first catch. Good job dragging him across the field for Jonathan Wilhite, who's played the nickel here for the Dolphins. It's 3, or for the Pats, it's 3 and out for New England.
And that's what you have to do if you're the New England Patriots. Let them throw it underneath. Let them check it down and rally defensively. Get hats to the football. In that case, Brandon Marshall caught it short. But, boy, there were a lot of Patriots helmets waiting for him to punish him after the catch.
And Fields kicks to Wes Welker. Great rush and a block. Blocked by Patrick Chung, and the Patriots take over at the 14. Special teams killing the Dolphins in this third quarter.
Well, they had a punt block last week against the Jets. They had 2 punts blocked in the preseason, and to get a punt blocked again, there's a problem in your punt protection. Whether it's execution or communication, whatever it may be, but Patrick Chung, right up the middle, and he could have got that with either arm.
Yeah, that's right.
And Tom Brady's got a chance to really put Miami in deep trouble.
Last week's punt block was the first time Fields had a punt block in his 4-year career. Now it happens twice in 8 days. From the red zone, BenJarvus Green-Ellis with 2 to the 13, and suddenly with special teams, this game is flipped. The safety Chung busts through.
There's another young guy. Here's another one of your second-round draft choices. But the Miami Dolphins have huge problems right now on special teams, particularly in punt protection. But to have 2 impact plays within 5 minutes, they have issues.
Scotty O'Brien, special teams coach for the Patriots. Boy, a couple great performances by his teams.
Back to Green-Ellis. BenJarvus Green-Ellis, touchdown New England. 2 touchdowns in 2 minutes and 16 seconds.
What a story. Just a simple draw play. And Tom Brady sets up like he's going to pass. It's a slow developing draw play. Watch it. The linebackers, everybody's going to react to pass. And Tom Brady's going to hand the ball off. And Welker gets a great block in the slot. Actually, I don't think that was Welker. That was Gronkowski playing in the slot. BenJarvus Green-Ellis.
And Matt Light, John, does a great job setting the draw.